What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here, and today you may notice a little bit of a change in our setup. Well, I mean, not really too much. I just moved our crucible around. But basically what I've got going on here is I got a shit ton of cobble going on in here. And I've moved my Vis tank from up there to down here, and I've added a secondary one. And the reason I've done that is I'm going to be starting to use Vis on a regular basis now that I've got a decent system going. And I'm most likely going to run my cobblestone system from there up into the nice little crucible over here so that I've got a constant, decent supply. I've added the Thaumic, where is it? Let me get up here so I can show you. I've got to figure out which one of these devices it is. This one! I've added the Thaumic duplicator. This is basically sort of the equivalent of the condenser. You can place an item into it and the game will duplicate it. Now there is a limit on stuff. So like I can put this in here and it will duplicate this. Well, it should duplicate this. Well, it will duplicate most things. It may not duplicate redstone for some reason, but it will duplicate a lot of stuff. But it won't duplicate magic items. So things with like yellow names. I don't know if it'll duplicate a pickaxe, will it? No. Of course, now I'm struggling to find something that it will duplicate. Interesting. Not quite sure why it's doing this. It's trolling me. It was working earlier, I promise. But basically this little bar will fill up and then you'll get the item over here. This is a one-time duplication. This is continuous duplication. So I'm not quite sure. Oh wait, that's why it's not working. Because it's not connected. Interesting. I don't know why it's not connecting. It really should be connecting. Yeah, that's really odd. Huh. Well, let's try busting this and see if we can get... That is strange. It is not connecting. Okay, so it can't connect from the bottom. Interesting. And I used to have it over there to the right next to the crew. Oh, of course. Epic fail. I had it connecting over there, so it looks like... Well, crap. I don't know how it connects now that I think about it. Will it connect on the... Okay, we'll connect on the side. So we'll just do that. There we go. Now I can show how it works. So we'll try this. I don't think that's going to work because it's damaged. We'll try an iron ingot. Will an iron ingot work? There you go. And as you can see, boom, it makes two. Now if I want to do it on chain, I just put that in there and as you can see, it's just going to keep going. Now the issue with this is it does cost, I believe, 5 times more to duplicate an item than the item actually costs in Vis. So like if I were to put it in here and let's say it gave me 5 Vis, then I think it costs like 20 or 25 Vis to duplicate it. So as you can tell, I mean, I don't know if you saw the stock, but the stock's gone down a fairly decent amount. So duplicating stuff is expensive, but it's unlike with EMC, it's technically completely and utterly free. So as long as you can keep things going, or Vis-wise, you're rock solid. One of the guys on my channel, I think it was XVice, aka Battle Zoomer, pointed out that the reason my little thing over here wasn't working was because it's not surrounded in bookshelves. The top thing is the quote-unquote level of the enchantment, and the purple icon is the amount of Vis that it takes. So I am going to be moving this most likely... I don't think I can set it inside of here because then it's not going to work. So I'm probably going to have to make yet another set of bookshelves somewhere else and place it there. It's a shame that I haven't quite gotten the zombie brain in a jar unlock yet. And it's not for a lack of trying, man. I mean, I have been producing this 24/7 for like ever, and I've gotten almost all the stuff, but I don't have it quite all done yet. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is right here I've got 2 smart valves. Now these are, I forget what they're actually called. Here, let me get the actual name for you. These are advanced Vis valves, and they have 3 settings. Green, only Vis goes through. Purple, only tank goes through. Off, nothing goes through. So the way I've got this set up is that's where the crucible is. Now with the crucible, it melts items and turns it into vis and taint. Well, it comes down to here, and then this setup only lets vis through. So pure vis goes through my storage containers. This is a pump right here, and that basically forces things because there's a pressure system, and if your pressure isn't high enough, then vis won't flow. So this basically forces, it's sucking vis through this pipe. Now right over here, I have another one, and you can't really see it from here. Let me try and get you over. You can kind of see, woohoo, there. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. That was really strange. It was like I'm falling into the floor. That's really odd. I'm not quite sure what just happened. I've been eaten by the floor. Anyways, as you can see clearly now, that is dark purple, which means only vis comes through, or taint comes through. Now this is my filtration system. These right here are the vis purifiers that I had previously. And the way they basically work is taint comes down through here and then is sucked through this system into this little container here, and then back around and back through the system and back around, and basically it just purifies the taint. And if at any point in time, well, actually there's no way for vis to even get into the system, it is 100% taint. Now to show you guys what that looks like when it's rocking and rolling, we're going to do something disastrous here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just do 7. There we go. I've had that running with EMC for a bit just so I can show you guys this. All right, so we're going to spit this into here, and that's going to turn into a massive amount of vis. However, it's also going to turn into a massive amount of taint. And you can see taint is being sucked through the system and back around and back through the system and back around, and it just keeps going and keeps going. And then right here, you've got kind of a mixture, and only good vis is coming in through this area, and taint is going through there. And over 5 or 6 minutes, this taint is going to slowly cycle through here and slowly get completely neutralized. And these filters filter out, supposedly, most of it. Apparently with 5 vis purifiers going, it purifies, I think it's 1 taint a second. So every 10 seconds, you get rid of 10 taint, etc., etc. So with 3, I'm not really going optimal, but it's completely automated. So as long as I don't produce more taint than is located inside this little box here, which would be an absolutely massive amount of taint, that would be absolutely fucking disgusting, I should be fine. So that is our new system. I'm going to be moving my cobblestone generator probably up and on top here. This crucible is impossible to overflow. So basically, should I somehow manage to fill all of this up, that's just going to lock. And when it locks, you know, the items are just going to sit on top. What I'll have to be careful of, though, is the fact that my cobblestone generator will not stop. So for those of you who are familiar with Buildcraft pipes, and the reason why people like red power pipes over Buildcraft pipes, they can overflow. Red power pipes can't. And so I would be coming up with a massive lag situation where I could have like 20 million cobblestone just sitting up here on top, and that would really, really lag me out. So it's one of those things I need to be very careful with on how I utilize it, etc., etc. But I'm eventually going to make multiple little tanks down here, and as you can see, things are occasionally sucking around and moving. But that's our little setup there. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you guys is I'm going to be making a pair of goggles. Now, these goggles, I need to show you guys how the Vis detector works. The Vis detector is, it basically just lets you know what I believe the Vis count in an area is. I may have to actually hit something. Yeah. So there's 0 Vis in this. There is 997 Vis in that. There is 43 Vis in that. 0 Vis. 0 Vis. Alright, so now I've got a taint detector. And the only difference between a Vis and a taint detector, like the Vis detector has compass, Vis crystal, and gold ingot. A taint detector has a compass, a taint crystal, and a gold ingot. Alright, so let me show you what the taint detector does. And right here, no taint. Right here, on this side of the thing, 0 taint. No taint here. Now if I come over here, you're going to see I've got 1 taint in there. Probably don't have much taint here. And over time, this is just going to slowly start reducing. Well, it should be reducing. And I don't know what TCB stands for. I'm not quite sure what that means. But anyways, so now that I've got my Thaumic detector and my Vis detector and my taint detector, we want to make the goggles of doom. Whoops, I guess it would help if I didn't spell it like Google. You can tell I spend way too much time on Google. All right, so to make the fuck me. The goggles of revealing. Oh my god. To make the goggles of revealing, you're going to have thermometer. Oh, yes, that's right. I have to make 2 of these, don't I? Okay, so we need to make 2 more of these little things. All right, so you guys are going to see how to make this stuff completely. So let's come over here real quick. You got to make 2 more compasses. So boom, 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 boom. There we go. There's our 2 compasses. Thankfully, I have 1 more taint crystal. All right, so these are made inside the Thaumic infuser. So 1 gold ingot. We'll go ahead and do the taint one first. What am I missing? Compass. There we go. Boom. And it fills up. Now we have our other lens. Unfortunately, they don't stack. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know why you would need a stack of Thaumic detectors and whatnot, but I guess it would still be nice to have. And now we have 2. Thankfully, it also gave us some nice little crystals here, which we can put inside our crystallizer and refill. There we go. Do I have any in here? I think I do. Yep. Get that guy refilling too. Reason I'm refilling these, you never know when you'll need them for a recipe, and I think we're going to need quite a few for this recipe right here. Okay, so we need 3 leather. I don't think I have leather out of the bag. All right, I have 1 leather. I know I've got leather in the other house, so let's run over to the other house real quick. It's nighttime, so probably going to get raped by some terrible... I'm like paranoid about ogre... Oh, that's right. That one's a manual door. We haven't turned on the Star Trek sliding yet. There we go. Boom, boom. Okay, no more crystals are over here. Do we have any crystals in here? I've had my Quarry off for a while. I'm honestly considering hooking up my Thaumic generator over here to Buildcraft pipes, I think it is. And then piping some power over there. But I'm not producing enough Vis yet. You've got to have some really hardcore Vis to really get that going. So I'm going to have to play around with that. Anyways, all right, so now we've got the 3 leather that we need. We've got the gold bar, so let's see what we actually need to get these. So we need 1 of each of the 4 types of crystals, and oh my god, I hope I have them. I think I'm actually missing the red type of crystal, which means we may have to do a little bit of digging. Oh, crap. All right, so sadly, I don't have any red crystals. I need at least 2 red crystals to make this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cycle a few of these through here. So we're going to put 1, 2, 3, and we're going to speed ahead real quick. Basically, I've got to wait till those drain out, which sadly takes for absolute ever. And then when they're done draining, we will go ahead and put them back in the crystallizer here and change them. And eventually, I will get some red crystals. I don't think I have the item I need to tink those over there. I think that's a Thaumic item I have to research. Let me do some Googling real quick while we wait on this to cycle, which is going to take about 10-15 minutes, sadly. But if I can figure out how to come over here and chop this, I don't think I have the item researched yet. But if I do, we'll make that. I'll show you how to make that, show you how to use it, etc., etc. So I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead. Okay, so the item that we need is called the crystalline bell. The odd thing about it is I don't have any actual stuff for it here. I'm not showing it as something that is researchable, but apparently it is. Now I've heard, according to Google, and Google is all-knowing, it makes no mistakes ever. Actually, I need to go turn this off real quick because I'm going to be trying something rather expensive, sadly. So I'm going to go ahead and break this real quick. There we go. Let that stop its stuff real fast. We'll go ahead and pull some of this out so that stuff can flow back in here. Because I don't want it flowing up. Oh my god, really? Seriously? Oh, that's right, because that's still chunking away. Okay, let's come up here real quick. Need to dump this stuff into the crucible. There we go. Feeding that up nicely. And I'm going to pull... Oh, son of a... It's one of those days, yeah. Good news is, got some netherrack, so I can jump out. Hopefully I can just break the top one. Make sure no more... Alright, good, we're clear. Let me run over here real quick and deposit this. And I'm not quite sure how this works. Because apparently it has to be a Vis crystal in the research slot. Which I believe is the top here. Alright, so after doing more research, you just have to put a crystal in a cube block. Ah, there it is. Boom. Huh. Okay. So this right here is the little bastard we've been needing. So I'm going to go ahead and place him here. And he is rather tricky. So we're going to pull some of these guys out, place those in there. And we're going to go ahead and let him research. So just to clarify, it can be any type of crystal and you don't have to put them in all the slots like I was doing. You just have to put them in the top slot. So if you got 12 crystals, put 12 crystals in here and wait for it to click over. As soon as it clicks over, boom, you're done. And you can move on. We're going to let this research and then we're going to make this little monster and we're going to go get us some red crystals. Alright, so now that we've got the bell researched, this shows you what it does. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and deposit this in our little box. And I don't think I need this anymore, but for some reason I'm just a little too scared to get rid of it. Alright, so let's come back down to the infuser. You need 1 diamond and 1 glass thingamadoober. You notice down here in the bottom right, the little progress bar is moving from the bottom to the top. Lets you know it is rocking and rolling. We'll let that thing finish up. Come on. Man, I had no idea that it required you to use Vis crystals like that. Alright, so let's see what happens. Bam! Bam! Give me my crystal, bitch! Good God. There we... Oh, what the hell? Oh, son of a bitch. I bet you're supposed to right-click it. Damn it, Bobby. Alright, well, note to self. Don't left-click. Now, just to verify... Well, I guess I can't now. Shit. Alright, so since Pyro is a complete and utter idiot and doesn't know how the bell works, we gotta wait on that crystal to regrow. So while we're waiting on that crystal to regrow, we're gonna try another little experiment. Now, now that we've gotten a decent way to more or less make some Vis, what we need to do now is get our setup running to where we can power our quarry that's out there. Now, Buildcraft, which is what the quarry runs off of, has its own type of power. Now, I can go and I can make that power, but that requires me to, you know, go and make a either a combustion engine power grid or, you know, something along those lines. I mean, technically I could go out there and just keep putting coal inside of them or create an automated process more or less to burn charcoal with automatic tree farms and then spit that to an auto crafting table, blah, 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 blah. It'd be a pain in the ass. It's a hell of a lot easier to just find a way to automate Vis production and then spit power over to it. So what we need is we need to use pipes that will allow me to transport this electricity from the Thaumcraft power generator to the Buildcraft pipes. Now, there's a bunch of different types of pipes. There's wooden, stone, and gold when it comes to conductive pipes, which are the types you need. Wood basically sucks the power out of something, and then stone and gold transport it. If you use stone, it loses 1% of its energy for every block traveled. So if you go 20 blocks, that's 20% power loss. That's a lot of power loss. If you use gold, it loses 0.01%. So if you transfer 20 blocks, it's 0.2%. So that's a massive difference in power loss. So we're going to be doing gold pipes. I think we're going to need about 40. I think we're going to go with 40. That should give us plenty there. Now I'm going to need 1 batch of wooden pipes as well. But let me go ahead and show you guys how. This is a golden transport pipe, which is not what we need. Holy crap, that's going to be a lot of redstone. All right, let's scamper over here to our little box of ownage and put a little redstone in there. Boom, pull that out. Boom, pull you out. And then boom, pull you out. That should be enough. Excuse me, sir. There we go. All right, so boom. We've got our golden transport pipes, and now we've got our nice little shit. There we go. Now we've got our 40 golden conductive pipes. Now we're going to make one wooden conductive pipe, which wooden conductive pipe is right here. So to do this, we need a wooden transport pipe, which is just wooden pipes around a glass block, or wooden blocks around a glass block. And I don't think I have any wood on me outside of the bag. Oh, seriously, I just need one more. There we go. I was about to say, son of a bitch. All right, and I don't need you or you, so put you back. Okay, so we're gonna put one of you there, and then boom, boom. Wooden transport, put you in the center, put you on top, and now we have our wooden magic there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so let's set him up there, and 40 damn well better be enough. So we're gonna go straight out this back wall here. I think it'll be a bit messy, but oh well. Which layer? I guess we'll just do it. We'll do it right here. Actually, if I do it right there, it's gonna make it kind of nasty to get to the quasitum. So we're gonna do it one down. There we go. All right. So we need one wooden pipe right here, I believe. If it'll latch on. Come on. Shit. It's going to be difficult, little bitch. There it goes. And now I believe it does look like there is a current in there. I'm not for sure, and I think I'm gonna have to move this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move that. I don't like it there anyway. Okay, we're gonna step out. Boom. Whoops. Oh, really? You're gonna be like that? All right, let's jump over. The other nice thing about this pipe system is unlike the oh, hi guys. Yeah, sure. Let's just attack Pyro while he's trying to make his video. Stupid animals. Come on, come on. Bad doggy. What? Haven't learned your lesson yet? Fine. Bad doggy. Bet you learned your lesson now. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Alright, so we just need to get right over here. Come on. Now, the nice thing... the only issue I'm worried about is there's not going to be enough power. Alright, so let's bust this. There we go. Don't need that system at all anymore, so we're going to come over here real quick and break it. I'll fix this later. I just don't want anything coming out of there. And... wow, I didn't have coal set up to go there anyway. That's odd. I used to have it set up, but we had an explosive issue of explosive properties that caused some trouble. So because of that, some of the machines got reworked rather violently, if you get what I'm saying. All right. So popping him in there. Boom, boom. And bam. Okay. So, is it moving? It is moving. You can see it off in the distance. Not quite sure what it's doing. It looks like it's almost oh, wow, it's rocking and rolling. All right, let's go see how much thaumic power this is sucking out of my life over here. I have a feeling I'm going to have to disconnect this regularly. All right, so you can see the little electric power signal right there being transported. And, wow, believe it or not, doesn't look like it's draining too much. Seem to be doing just fine. Yeah. Wow, that's actually pretty damn efficient then. Well, gee golly whiskers. Let's see. Not really draining there. Huh, let's put our little Vis detector doohickey on. And let's see how much power is being sucked through. That's 4 Vis. Let's see, we've got 43, 42, 41, 40, 39. I got 976. So that's pretty solid, actually. Ooh, yeah, that's eating it fairly quickly. So yeah, we're gonna need. All right, so we're gonna need to make a small little adjustment here. Trying to think of the best way to wire this. You know what? We're just gonna remove you temporarily. Okay. Oh no, oh no. Where is it? Shit. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We don't have to worry about that. Oh, come on. There they are. To say, I gotta have more pneumatic tubes. And our little crystal still hasn't grown yet. Okay, pop it down. Pop it up. Over. Come on. Ooh. And boom. I don't know if it's dropping out or not, though. That's the only problem. Damn it. And I don't think I can connect it to there, can I? Nope. And it's not going to drop in. This is quite the problem, y'all. There are teleporting things that I can get set up. And I'm probably going to have to set one of those up, because unless Buildcraft works with it, because this obviously is not working, which is a shame. And I've just jammed my whole system outside. Basically, the nice thing about these pipes is they can't overflow. If this was Buildcraft pipes, these pipes would be spewing shit all over the place. It looked like some kind of, what do you call it, that dirty job show where things just go ape shit. Thankfully, this is not dirty jobs. And the red power pipes are smart enough to be like, hey, yo, homie, this ain't gonna work. Alright, so we're gonna drop that right there. We're gonna put our diamond back up top, and you're gonna see a massive flood. There it comes. All the stuff should be coming back through now. Yep. Alright, so I need to figure out a way to dump raw stuff into here. So that is going to be our next challenge. For once that gets going. And I'm still really worried about, wow, we've already dropped 20. So, you know, I wouldn't say it's a ton of power loss, but it's enough power loss that it's going to be a problem and not really be sustainable. I'm going to chunk 2 diamonds in here just to keep it going for now while I figure it out. I'm curious, how much is that creating? Seriously, that just already disappeared? Holy fuck. Wow, that was not worth it Viz-wise. Yeah, Viz is worth a lot more than I thought it was. I thought like a diamond would give me like 200 or 300 Viz, but apparently not. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research, see if I can't figure out a way to automate this. I'm still trying to get a crystal so I can show you guys how the quelling or the crystallized thingamadoober dealy works. What the, oh, those are ogres. I hate ogres. Is there a crystal over there? I think there might be a crystal over here. I gotta be... Oh, fuck it. We're gonna go kill these guys. I hate ogres. What's up, ogre? How you doing, bitch? It's a little spider thing. Oh, you didn't expect that, did you? I'm gonna knock you in this fucking hole. Okay, no, you're gonna die, and I'm gonna kill you because you're a werewolf. Yeah, no mercy for werewolves. Okay. Well, let's hop down here real quick and see if we can't find some crystals real fast that I can tink with our quelling rod. So I can show you how this damn thing works. I'm not seeing any bright lights. Damn it. It would be difficult. This is going to be like the hardest video for me to shoot just strictly because my game won't cooperate with me. Not only that, but I just dug myself a nice deep hole here. So we're going to dig our way out real quick. But you can see our little quarry is working along just fine. Running 100% on Vis power, which is awesome. Well, at least it will be till I run out of Vis, so I've got to figure out how to solve that problem. Alright guys, well, we're going to skip ahead real quick while I figure out how to automate the Vis production. And then we will... Well, let me check the quelling rod real quick. I don't know why I keep calling it a quelling rod. It's a crystal rod. I don't even know what the fuck... Where did I get quelling rod from? I mean, like, seriously. Am I just, like, making shit up now? This is ridiculous. Alright, let's figure out how to automate this. Alright guys, since I made a mistake inside the house, I left-clicked and let it break. That's not what you want to do with this thing. You want to right-click. When you right-click, it drops a crystal, and it is impossible to break. As you can see, you can hear me clicking away. It is impossible to break the last little icon. And so that will allow you to easily and effortlessly, good Lord, English fail. Oh, seriously? That will allow you to easily and effortlessly, oh my god, I don't even care anymore. You can do it simply by just right-clicking. And once you have an entire farm set up, you just basically come over whenever you need crystals, right-click them, it knocks it down to the single crystal, and then you're good to go. Now, I've got to wait till that grows, till I get more crystals, because basically what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be upgrading this to an automated Vis factory. And as you can tell, my Vis is draining rather rapidly. We had a tank and a half full when I started, and now we're down to next to nothing, which means our Buildcraft setup here, where we are funneling off energy happily to our quarry, is about to die out, and then we will sadly be broke on power. But hopefully by next episode, I'll have this all figured out and show you guys how to automate this. Hope you guys are liking this series. If you are, please click that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my other videos, tips, tricks, and guides. And I'll catch you guys in the next clip.